looking for the real thing. Somewhere we crossed the wrong wires. I dare you to fix this heartbreak. Baby, we got miles to go. Baby, we got miles to go. Spend it all yesterday, 'cause all we got is time. Baby, we got miles to go. America is fast asleep. Living life in reverie. So far from where we need to be. Bizarre.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to week number 8 of Leviathos Esports. This is our first game of a triple header, the first time we've had that this season. We'll have a game at 5, a game at 6, and a game at 7. So this first matchup is going to be a 2v2 between the Waves and the Tide. That's my team, but unfortunately, I got an injury on my left thumb, so I'm not going to be able to play tonight. So there's going to be a lot of subs this week, unfortunately. It's not what we want to see. A few 2v2s, but hopefully we'll have one 3v3 this week in the second matchup of the night. And the standings are getting very tight right now. The Tempest just got their first loss of the season to the Waves, so they're now 6-1. Following 2 games behind are the Fangs, who are red hot at 4-3. The Waves, who are also red hot, especially after a big win against the Tempest, they're 4-3. The Abyss are now 3-4. The Tide are on a 4-game skid. They started 3-0. We're looking like one of the top contenders of the season, and then have lost 4 straight since. And following the back was the Surge, who got their first regulation win off a reverse sweep last week against the Tide. They are now 2-6 and are a couple games off from finding themselves for the first time this season not in last place. So good for them. The stats haven't really changed. It's just been the top 3 pretty constantly. Greenspeed, Hizro, and Sinks been dominating the league. Greenspeed and Sinks have been dominating all season, while Hizro in only 7 games is averaging 594, which is remarkable for him coming off a hand injury. Let's go through the matchup tonight. Hizro and Aza will be taking on Sinks, who is subbing for me, and Luna, which is the exact matchup we saw last week. So in terms of getting some different players, it's not as exciting, but I still think this is a really fun matchup every time. So I'm still excited to see this. And that is going to do it. And we are going to get started, and I'll be right back.
Can we save our memory? Baby, we got miles to go. Baby, we got miles to go. Spend it all
Alright, here we go. Game 1. Waves trying to continue their hot streak, while the Tide are trying to end a 4-game losing streak. Hizro. It's been red hot the first 7 games he's played. Azza has been very solid all season long. Boots it down to the corner. Sinks. Been a top 3 player this entire season. Hoping to keep that up as a sub for the Tide. Luna. Been a very solid pick for the Tide. As he gets a shot. Goes off the crossbar. Goes straight down. Azza's there to clear. Luna. Off the back wall. Talked about how he had a rough game last week and is just looking to bounce back. Sinks steals boost. Sinks gonna follow. Off the corner. Pass mid. Can't get it to Luna. Luna just there out the corner. Azza gets a 50. Off the wall. Azza not able to get a good touch. Luna off the sidewall. Goes right to Sinks. Tries to get a shot. That's weak. Blocked by Azza. Sinks. Off the back wall. Pass mid. Luna hits it straight down. Sinks with the shot. Saved by Azza. Hizro's going to follow. Just controlling off his car. Beats one. Has an open net. Hizro is going to get the first goal of the game for the Waves. 1-0 with 3:42 left. Just had Luna to beat Hizro with a great flick. And he continues his dominance the first 2 weeks he's played. How will the Tide respond? Luna wins kickoff. Goes up the left wall. Hizro tries to shoot. Goes off the right wall. Sinks. Catches. It's a wave dash. The shot. That's going to go wide left. Had an open chance and just wasn't able to execute. Sinks. The block. Goes right to Azza. Azza tries to get a shot. Can't get the angle for it. Hizro. The shot. No save for Sinks, but should be credited for one there. Azza tries to beat Sinks. Sinks clears. Sinks just has Hizro to beat. Bumps Hizro. A little bit awkward for both teams. Luna passes mid. Tries to get a bump on Hizro. Does so. Sinks with the shot. And the Tide tie the game with 3:04 left. Great pass by Luna. And then just goes for the bump on Hizro. Making him forced to dodge it. And just can't get out of the way of it. Tie game in game 1. The first game of 3 tonight. Here's Luna. Taking his time. Gets around Hizro. Just one to beat. Azza is able to pass to Hizro. The shot saved by Sinks. Sinks has his boost stolen. He's going to try to follow. Isn't able to do so. Left in possession of the Waves. Azza gets a shot. Sinks low boost. Able to get the save. Pinched into the net. Are you kidding me? Hizro makes it 2-1 with 2:39 left. A pinch off the corner. That might be one of the best goals I've seen all season. I don't even know how he gets that angle. That's a heat seeker kind of shot. The Tide now have to respond after an unbelievable shot by Hizro. Sinks gets the demo on him. Off the right wall, Luna beats one. Luna's going to pass mid to Sinks. Hizro is there to block it. Goes straight down. Azza can't get a clean catch. Hizro takes his time. Hizro gets around both. Hizro with an open net, and the Waves are going to take a 2-goal lead with 2:14 left. Azza got a bump on Sinks, and then Hizro just beats Luna again. Hizro showing some offensive firepower as he gets used to being back on the game after a hand surgery that forced him out for almost 6 weeks. Luna gets a reset to his own corner. Sinks. Can't get the 50 on Azza. Luna fakes. Gonna take his time. Flicks it. Hizro. Off the left wall. Gonna follow again. Azza waiting mid. Sinks gets a good block. Azza off the front corner. Luna not able to clear. Sinks is able there to follow. Sinks can't get around Hizro. Sinks pops it mid. He's going to try to follow. Hizro. Off the right wall. Luna is able to get a touch that goes right down to Azza. Sinks against Hizro in a 1v1 chance. Can't get a good pop. Hizro gets the save. Luna cuts back. Can't get past Azza. Here's Hizro. Just has to beat Sinks. Sinks with a great save. Some good defense from Sinks in this first game. Off the left wall. Tries to flick Azza. Is able to do so. Luna waits for Hizro's touch. Backflips into it. It goes right to Hizro. Hizro versus Sinks. Gets the catch. Hizro the flick. Unbelievable play by Hizro to make it a 3-goal game. With a minute 3 left. Hizro showing us he can do everything this game. So many different creative goals shown off in this first game. And the Tide are on their heels once again. Hizro tries to shoot. Blocked by Sinks. Sinks is up. 1 to beat. Azza's there to block. Azza's going to follow. Off the corner. Pass mid to Hizro. Hizro just has 1 man to beat. It's Luna. The shot goes off the post and Sinks clears. 40 seconds left. Tide running out of time in game 1. And Hizro puts the dagger in the first game of the series. 5-1. Hizro's just been everywhere, but we can't forget the pass from Azza. Some great air control being shown off by Azza there. 4-goal lead, 35 seconds. Both of them missed the kickoff. I think Luna got faked by Azza not hitting it properly. Sinks gonna try to double. Not able to get a clean touch. Hizro with 5 goals, trying to get a 6th. Off the post. Azza's gonna follow. That's cleared out by Luna. 20 seconds left. The Waves sending a message once again. A dominant performance in game 1. Azza gets the clear. Sinks trying to bump. Hizro gets a 50. And Hizro says, let me get 6. 6 goals for Hizro in game 1. The Tide once again showing their struggles as they get absolutely destroyed in game 1. They gotta find a way to bounce back in game 2. As 2 seconds runs off the clock. Trying to get some goal differential pride here. Luna tries to pass, not able to. Game 1 goes to the Waves. As a Tide player, that is not a good sign to see what I just saw. Just fully dominant from the Waves. I meant to do this in the announcements, but for the people in the Twitch chat, I am going to put a link to the registration form. This is the final registration form for the season. If you want to sign up, this is the link to do it. The season will start, I'd say, in like a month or so. So you have a lot of time to sign up. All the information you'll need will be there. If you have any questions, please message me on Discord. And with that being said, we still have the first season to finish. So, on to game 2. Waves had a dominant game 1. Will they be able to keep it up in game 2? Kickoff won by the Tide. Here's Luna. Tries to get a shot, blocked by Azza. Hizro gonna catch. Not able to get a clean catch. A rare mistake from Hizro. But Luna passes to Hizro. A 1v1 chance. Gets it around Sinks. And Hizro with goal number 7 in 2 games. 1-0 Waves. Just pure dominance from Hizro. Just give him a 1v1 chance and he's going to execute 10 times out of 10. Sinks wins kickoff. Luna tries to get around Azza again. Once again, not able to do so. Sinks hit off the corner. Tries to shoot. That goes wide. Hizro clears. Hizro waits for the bounce. Can't get past Luna. Luna trying to follow it. Azza pinches off the wall to stall some time. Sinks. It's an awkward touch. Azza tries to pass mid. Gets a demo on Luna. Sinks is there. Sinks off the right wall. Hits it off the backboard. Hizro is there to read it. Good clear from Hizro. Luna with the pass. Azza's there to clear. Demo. Hisro with the catch. Unbelievable car control. Hits it off the crossbar. What a mistake from Hisro. Full control of the game. And then had an open net to make it 2-0. Make it 8 goals for Hisro. And he just couldn't finish it. Here's Sinks. The shot to the bottom left corner. Saved by Azza. Rebound Luna. Another save from Hisro. The squishy save. And then an open net. And the Waves make it 2-0. That's got to be demoralizing for the Tide. Just a squishy save from Hisro. And then an open net to make it goal number 8. With 3:37 left. The Tide got to find some life. They're currently out of the playoff picture. And they need a win to get back into it. Here's Sinks. Plays it to the left wall. Sinks. He's got the boost for it. Hits it off the ceiling. Goes down. Hisro's there to clear. Sinks the pass. That's shot wide. Sinks gonna follow. Azza can't get a clean touch. Sinks just played the 50, so that's one beat. Luna able to stall some time for Sinks to get back. Luna gets beat. Hisro going for 9, and he gets it! 3-0 Waves. Who can stop him right now? Nine goals in 7 minutes for Hisro. 3:05 left. Game 2, Waves up 1 in the series. Here's Sinks, gets the flick, and the Tide bounce back. Big goal from Sinks to make it a 2-goal game with 2:58 left. Clean flick from Sinks. The Tide needed that desperately to stop the bleeding. But now can they build on it? Get some momentum. Try to cut into this lead. Kickoff. So awkward for the Tide, and the Waves bounce back right away. Number 10 for Hisro. A brutal kickoff. Bounces straight off the right wall into the net. The Tide looks like they finally had something going, and then an immediate kickoff goal takes it away. The Waves win the kickoff. Sinks. Gets around, tries to get around Hisro. Hisro clears the back left corner. Luna's gonna follow. Hits it straight up. Luna can't get the pass mid. Hisro's up. Able to play it to the back left corner again. Hisro waiting for someone to challenge. Can't get the flick around Sinks. Azza takes it slow. Gets past Luna. Azza's gonna have a chance to pass here. Good clear by Sinks. He's gonna follow off the ceiling. Gets one flick. Gets another touch pass. One. Sinks with the shot off the post. Good solo play from Sinks, but Hisro charging the other way. Passes mid. Sinks gets around Azza. An open net for Sinks, and he makes it a 2-goal game. Just unfortunate pinch for Hisro, and then Azza did all he could, but Sinks is there and gets it around him. 2-goal game, 2:04 left in game 2. Kickoff won by Sinks. Luna's gonna follow. Hits it mid. Is Sinks there? Hisro's there to clear. Sinks backs off. Side flip from Sinks. Hisro with an open net, and Hisro strikes again. Make that 11 for Hisro. Just a backflip from Sinks, and Hisro, of course, takes advantage. Minute 52. Ever since the 3-goal lead has been handed to them, the Waves have held it. Hisro trying to continue his dominant performance. Backflips, can't get around Sinks. Hisro tries to pass to Azza. Azza off the corner. Back mid. A little bit of a double commit from the Tide, but they recover nicely. Luna can't challenge. Azza off the left wall. Sinks. Passes mid. Hisro gets one touch. Sinks tries to clear. Azza hits it off the left wall. Not the touch he's looking for. Sinks has some space here. Gets the catch. Tries to pass mid. Credit with the save is Hisro. Luna's up. Can't get a touch. Hisro clears. Hizro booms downfield. Luna gets the catch, plays it to the back right corner. Minute left in game 2. Waves up 1 in the series. Luna with the pass mid. Sinks off the backboard. Azza clears. All the Waves do is gotta play defense, and they will take the second game and force the Tide to have to reverse sweep to end their 4-game losing streak. Hizro pops it up. Luna can't get a touch, and it has been all Hizro all series. 6-2 Waves. Just carries it past Luna, and Sinks just can't get to the corner in time. 35 seconds in game 2. Kickoff won by the Waves. Into the back left corner. Sinks off the backboard. 30 seconds left. Sinks trying to full field air dribble. Hizro can't get the save, and Sinks makes it 3 on the game. I think it's too little too late, but hopefully the Tide can carry that momentum of a goal into game 3. Because they're going to need to reverse sweep to take this series. Waves win kickoff. Sinks to the same back wall. He's going to try to do it again. Azza is there to block it this time. Luna follows. Can't get a touch on Hizro. Sinks off the left wall. Off the left wall again. Can't get past Azza. Luna passes to Sinks. Sinks off the corner. Off the ceiling. Tries to touch it down. Can't get a touch. Hizro clears. And that will do it for game number 2. The Waves go up 2-0 in the series. The Tide are 1 loss away from 5 straight losses. And with not a lot of games left in the season, their chances at a playoff spot look bleaker and bleaker. Can they find a way to bounce back in game 3? They need to shut down Hizro. He has done everything this series. Azza's been holding very strong, but all the goals being from Hizro is ridiculous. We've never seen that in the league before. If Hizro gets all the goals in this 3rd game and there's a sweep, that's the first time this season that one player has gotten all the goals for a team. Hizro off the left wall. Luna pops it up. Luna's going to try to follow. Off the corner. Azza gets a touch. Off the left wall. Tries to pass mid to Hizro. Hizro with the shot. Sinks is up and gets the save. Clears it to the left wall. Sinks. Azza pass mid. Sinks reads it perfectly. Azza can't get a touch. Hizro stalls some time. Azza gets a flick to Hizro. The passing plays from the Waves. Once again. Sinks. Can't get another. Passes mid to Luna. Luna can't follow. Azza keeps it in the Tide zone. Luna off the corner. Pass mid by Azza. Sinks can't get a good read, but Hizro's not there to shoot. Sinks pops it up. Gets the 50. Awkward touch off Hizro. Azza to the Wave zone. Hizro in the back right corner. Pops it up to himself. He's going to try to follow. Can't get the air dribble. Sinks going for the demo. Luna's going to try to take the shot. And Luna misses it wide right. A prime chance for the Tide. And Luna once again can't get the shot off. These are chances the Tide gotta execute on because they haven't had a lot of them this series. Another pass to Luna. Luna can't get it again. Sinks off the left wall. Gonna try to do it himself. Azza gets faked out. Sinks gets the 50. Sinks following. Off the left wall. No one can go. Luna gets beat out by Azza. Sinks. Pops around Azza. Sinks versus Hizro. Gets the 50. Sinks. Tries to pass mid. Luna's there again. Luna with the shot. That's blocked by Hizro. Cleared by Azza. Azza bumps Sinks. Luna's there to clear. Off the left wall. Gets another touch. Hizro has one man to beat. Can he do it again? Over Sinks, and Hizro strikes again. 1-0 Waves with 2:44 left. I've lost count of how many goals that is, but it is still all Hizro this series. The Tide down once again. They gotta find a way to push, or their season could be in jeopardy. Luna, pass mid. Sinks goes for a demo. That gets around everybody, but no one can finish it. Hizro pops it to himself, just has Luna to beat. Gets around Luna, and Hizro scores again. 2-0 Waves. This is the most dominant performance from one player I've seen all season. And Hizro's going for history with 2:27 left. Keep in mind, the history is one season, but history is still history. We've never seen this before. Hizro. It's just Luna. Tries to flick, saved by Luna, and Sinks can clear. Sinks just has Azza to beat. Azza backflips, open net. Sinks misses it wide right. Sinks with the rebound shot, and that goes wide left. Sinks gets a demo on Hizro. Luna just has Azza to beat, gets around him. Luna with the shot, saved by Hizro, who comes back from after being demoed. Sinks the follow. Pass mid, Luna open net, gets under Hizro, hits off both crossbars, and Sinks scores. Finally, the Tide are able to make it a 1-goal game. When I said crossbars, I meant posts, but hit off both posts and goes to Sinks, and Sinks finally gets the first goal for the Tide in Game 3. Now, can they build some momentum? They finally got the goal they were looking for. Now they need one more to tie the game. Luna pass mid. Sinks can't commit. Hizro carries it to the left wall. Steals the boost. Hizro can't get past Sinks. Azza pops it straight up. Pass mid. Luna off the back wall. Luna's going to double. Off the back wall again. Pass mid. Azza can clear. Backflip by Hizro. Following it up the left wall. Going to try to flick. Sinks with a good block. He's going to try to follow. Azza gets bumped by Sinks. Hizro with a great cut and an open net. And the Waves make it a 2-goal game with 1:07 left. What car control by Hizro. Perfect pop around one, and then there's an open net waiting for him. The Tide need 2 goals to force an OT and keep the series going, or they will fall on a 5-game losing skid, while the Waves, after Hizro's return, continue their dominance. And Sinks is able to make it a 1-goal game with 57 seconds left. A weird play for Azza. Sinks shot blocked by Azza that goes right to Sinks, who reads it perfectly and taps it in. The Tide need to push. 57 seconds left. Kickoff won by the Waves. Off the corner. Sinks can't get a touch. Hizro the shot goes wide. Luna got his boost. His boost stolen by Sinks. Hizro with the 50. Open net. Only Azza back. Luna the shot. And Luna ties the game with 41 seconds left. Sinks a perfect pass, goes over Azza, the last one back, and Luna places it bottom right corner. Starting to find his game again. We finally have a tie game. The Tide have been fighting all game to get back in this one. Luna pass mid. Sinks is up. Hizro is able to clear. Luna doesn't really have boost, just booms it down to the Wave zone. Possession goes to the Waves. Hizro pops around Luna. Hizro just one to beat. Hizro versus Sinks. Top 3 players in the league going at it, and Sinks makes the save. Azza with the shot breaks the undefeated streak for Hizro in this series. The first goal for Azza, and it's a big one with 17 seconds left. Azza, when it matters most, comes up big time for the Waves. And Hizro with the kickoff win just put the dagger in the Tide. And it looks like the Waves are going to sweep once again. This will be 2 straight sweeps for the Waves. And they will jump to 5-3. And potentially top 3 in the league after we find out the goal differentials. As the Tide are now in danger. They need to win out or they're in trouble for the playoffs. Azza. And Hizro says, why not get one more? Just a dominant display of Rocket League from Hizro. Azza with one goal being the deciding goal in my eyes. It was a tie game, and Azza, with the most clutch goal of the season, is able to take game 3 and sweep the Tide. And that puts my team in a lot of trouble, unfortunately. And just like that, the Tide fall to 3-5, while the Waves jump to 5-3. That was a fun series. And that is the first of 3 tonight. Our next one should be a 3v3 between the Abyss and the Tempest. So we will see Sinks again. We will see Luna again. So that will be a lot of fun to watch. And that will do it for this first game. Thank you all so much for watching. For the YouTube people watching, I will put the link to register in the description of all of the remaining videos up until the next season. So if you want to register for the next season, make sure you do that. In the Twitch chat, the link is still there if you want to use it. The more sign-ups that happen, the more fun this league's going to be. So please sign up. With that being said, thank you all for watching, and we will see you shortly for the second game. Good night.